What about your resume? What about your cover letter? How are you branded? So this is where the personal branding comes in.
Yes.
Where oftentimes I'll work with folks to help them get clear on what differentiates them from everyone else. So if you're going into fundraising, you're competing with existing people in fundraising as well as everybody else trying to transition. So I want you to get clear on what differentiates you as a salesperson, because fundraising is sales, and what would differentiate you as a career changer. So I have people go through a personal branding exercise where that we get a lot of clarity around what differentiates the person and makes them unique and compelling. And then we take that information, we plug it into the resume, it goes into the cover letter, and then everything's online these days. It's not sufficient to just have a cover letter. You have to be on LinkedIn, you have to be on Facebook, you have to be on Twitter, all the online social tools that most people are not familiar with. So this is all part of the execution phase.
Okay. Well, it's interesting because that's a whole nother topic, just the whole social media, the Twitter and the Facebook and so forth. And I'm a recent user of Twitter, and I'm not following that many people yet, but I notice some people are very casual on Twitter. You know, they just, it's kind of the conversations may not be that significant or pertinent, and other people are very serious in their, like I've been following you, and you're putting informational links and blogs and that kind of thing. So how you present yourself is really key, and I think you know, HR people that are looking at folks are going to be Googling and seeing where they are out there and how they're presenting themselves.
It's a very, very important point. I was talking about that this week in my keynote. Everybody Googles everybody these days. So HR people and recruiters, the first thing they do when they get a resume is they Google you. And based on what comes up in the Google results, then they make a decision about whether or not you're going to come in for the interview. So if you're not even present, if somebody Googles you and you don't show up, that's not a good thing. And if you show up and the material isn't relevant, or it's off-brand, or it's just, you know, politically incorrect, you may never get called in for the interview. So all of this online social media is actually really, really important in the branding